A new
I have none.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
We go red 80. We go side. Yellow 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Wait, side.
Here's Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
first and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Touchdown! Torrey Horton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Kick is good.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. A first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Murray now going to do it himself. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
The Cardinals
and they'll get him down here at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by... Kobe Bryant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action. It's Darnold. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Faking the give, Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
A gain of
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and a rout is on here in this first half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Darnold And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And some room to work. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Walker now on first and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. And Walker once more. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Darnold now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it? Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Off of play action, Darnold. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the intercept. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Going up top for Kupp. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
By Lewis Senior.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Give to Walker on the read option. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Darnold from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. A shotgun snap for Darnold. That one caught. It's Horton. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And for Darnold, this may be a free play. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60.
2nd and 2. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here we go, set.
An 8-yard pickup.
Cowboy 80.
And a Cardinal 1st down.
19 Lions. Check go.
They'll look to throw again. This one deep for Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here.